I like to leave my windows open. I sleep on the second story, but I noticed that there was like this buzzing outside my window one morning, and I was like, what is that buzzing? And then I realized it was a drone. So then I followed the drone and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. But then the other night I was coming home late and I saw the kid and his father outside playing with the drone, and I almost ran it over. And I should have ran it over, because the next day I wake up to that same annoying little buzzing sound. Has this happened to anybody else? Drone attack it? No one else? It's happened to you? Yeah, okay. And then I noticed that the father was outside with the remote control right outside my window. I don't know. Nobody else had this problem yet? Okay. I talk about getting my friend's kid an electric car, but one of my neighbor kids, she got like one of these electric cars, but it makes this like horrible like noise, you know? I guess I'm just gonna talk about noises. Noises kind of irritate me. And I went out to her and I was like, I put on my bedroom slippers and I was like, hey kid, I was like, your electric car is supposed to be silent, like a Prius. It almost hit me. I kind of want to hit her, but you know, that's a crime, so I'm not going to do that. Let's just hope that her parents buy her a different electric car. All right, let's see. I wish my parents were like that Lori lady. I wish they would have cared about like my education enough to get me into some Ivy League school on a rowing scholarship. Dang, that would have been nice. And if my parents had to go to jail for like 20 years, I don't think I would have cared. Because think of all the money I would have been making with my Ivy League education. All right. We'll see. Oh, I went and I tried to get my passport and I was denied. I went down to the passport man. It's a man, yeah, it's all right, you can say that. And I went down there and he's like, there's a bunch of people in front of me in the line and he's like, this line's for snobby rich people. And then he looks at me and I look at him like, do I look like I'm rich? And I'm not. It was just really weird. And then anyway, I'm in the passport office and he's like, hey Bridget, he's like, I don't think you're a US citizen. And I said, sir, I've lived here my whole life. I'm like, do you know something that I don't know? Like, did my parents smuggle me over here as a baby? Are these really not my parents? Maybe that Lori lady's my mom. That would be cool. But anyway, he finally decided that I was a US citizen, but not after like 10 or 12 minutes of going back and forth, asking me questions. He's like, how far back can you remember? How far back can anybody in here remember? Like 4? Like age 4? I don't know what happened before that, so like whatever. It's questionable. But I'll hopefully be getting my passport soon, unless they watch this video, I don't know. My dad always told me he had kids from Ethiopia, but I don't quite look like I'm from Ethiopia, so he must have smuggled me from somewhere else. But maybe the passport people can tell me where I'm from. I don't know. Let's see. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about tonight. Oh, I have a show at the Aqua on Saturday if you want to come out and support at 9 o'clock. No cover. Thanks.
I love being a host. I have this wonderful power, and I'm going to show it off right now. Let's give another warm round of applause to Bridget. I will not